Konnichiwa, Kawaii Critic here to review RWBY Volume 5, Episode 11, The More The Merrier. So at last, we are finally getting an action-based episode, and yes, there will be action-based spoilers in this review. So if you have not seen the episode, definitely check it out because it is now available on YouTube. With that being out of the way, we see that RWBY's crew and the extension of Juniper's crew, for the most part with the exception of Blake, has made it back to Leo's location. However, Yang's mother does come out to do her "I'm with Cinder's crew now," and I will apologize because I still don't know her name by heart. I keep wanting to say it's Raven. I think that's what it is. And I also want to apologize for not knowing the rest of Cinder's crew as well. There's the green-haired girl with the chakram-like weapons, and then there's the blue dude with the kicks. And that's what I refer to them as so far. So anyways, we also see this big man with the beard coming in and locking the door, while the White Fang are making preparations to blow up a certain area. Jean is one of the first to get upset because Cinder's making light of the entire situation and tensions are rising moment by moment. So he decides to go in and try to attack her anyways. And RWBY is cut off by that green-haired girl I mentioned, and Yang is cut off by her rival, that blue dude with the kicks. So Crow attacks, again, I believe her name is Raven, and Weiss fights this, was she the Spring Maiden? I think she's the Spring Maiden. I don't know her actual name, but she's the one with the tattoo on her right arm, I believe it is. Anyways, two of the others on the far backside of Weiss there, you see them in the back. Those two end up fighting the big guy that locked the door. Meanwhile, Oscar manages to get to Leo and starts to attack. And then at some point Leo figures out that he's Ozpin reincarnated. So Weiss is now having trouble summoning as the Chakram girl is essentially like stopping her from attacking. And that green-haired girl has the ability to like turn into others, I guess, so she turned into Cinder for a moment and then turned back and then attacked RWBY some more. So Weiss is really struggling even further as we see her semblance break by that Chakram girl. And RWBY is getting ready to try to go over there but then she's trying to unleash the white eyes, that skill she used prior, but she was cut off a little bit, but it still affected Cinder to a degree. So that allows Jean to get in an attack, but he only manages to scratch the mask of Cinder just a bit. So she's pissed off, and she decides that she wants to throw a javelin, and she ends up throwing it, spoiler alert, she ends up throwing it at Weiss, at her side, not at her center, so this does look like a survivable blow, but that is where the fighting comes to a halt and where the episode ends. And thank goodness that there's at least some action finally, because the story of RWBY in this volume is very weak. It started off like there was gonna be a good story, and then the last few episodes have been absolutely terrible. So it's good to see that they're at least doing some action here, but I will have some choice words to say when it comes to doing an overall review of RWBY. I think it's been clear since those episodes came out that my thoughts on RWBY have been a little bit dwindling as of late, but again, it is good to see some action, and I can't wait to see where they take the action from here. So if you enjoyed this review, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and also check out that link in the description. It will head you over to my Patreon. Any donations will be greatly appreciated. And until next time, everyone,